Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Today we're going to be flowing through a spicy and creative Vinyasa flow with lots of opportunities to pistol squat. I know some of you may not like them very much. Some of you are like me and absolutely love them. So I hope that's you today. So we're going to get started in child's pose. You can make your way there with the knees wide apart and big toes together. Let's just take a moment, close the eyes. As always, taking a second to ground yourself here on your mat, to let the world around you disappear and just tuning in to the present moment. So paying particular attention to your breath and noticing how your body feels. So just taking these first few moments of the practice to get out of your head and into your body. And notice once you switch off the chatter in your mind, how much more you can feel. How much more alive you feel in this moment. And let's quickly start moving. We're going to move through tabletop with a rounded spine as you breathe out. And then as you breathe in, arch the back, pull the hips back to the heels. Exhale to round. Inhale, arch the back, pull back. 2 more, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, arch the back, round the spine, tabletop, and then we just move here in tabletop in any direction that feels good. So maybe some barrel rolls, maybe some figure 8 movements, whatever feels nice. Slowly, let's find stillness. Make sure you're stacked, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Tuck the toes, turn the fingers out, and let's circle over the wrists and the knees in one direction. And in the other. And now keep in mind, you might want to do a little bit more warm-up before these YouTube practices because they are on the shorter side. So just a little bit of wiggling around, a little bit of movement before jumping in. So feel free to always pause the video and then just warm up a little bit more if necessary. All right, we're going to come back through center. Turn the fingers towards each other, palms face up. And then let's squeeze the hands into fists. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze as tightly as you can for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's sit back on the heels, shake out the hands, interlace the hands at your lower back, and let's open up the chest. And then breathing in, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart space, interlace all 10 fingers, push the palms away, round your spine. As you breathe in, let's stand on the knees, reach the arms up. And then little side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Little side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands go beside your hips. Let's pull the right knee into the chest as high as you can for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Anjaneyasana, breathing in. And then as you breathe out, half splits. Left hand comes underneath your left shoulder, right arm reaches all the way up to the sky. On your next inhale, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Lower halfway and hold for 5, 4, squeeze the glutes, 3, 2, 1, come all the way down to the belly. 10 the fingers, elbows point up, oscillating cobra, breathing in, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lower. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes. Make your way back, hips to heels. And then let's slide the hands back to the knees. Stand on the knees, reach the arms up. Opposite hand to opposite elbow. Side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands. Now keeping the toes tucked to lean back. Lift the knees, drop the heels. Lift the heels, drop the knees, waking up those feet. Lift the knees, drop the heels. And let's go for another 3. Trying to move with as much control as possible. 2. And 1. Knees stay grounded. Untuck the toes, stand on the knees. Pull the left knee into the chest. For 5, squeeze the right glute a lot. 4, push down with your right big toe. 3, 2, and 1. Release, Anjaneyasana, sinking the hips down and forward. Lifting up and out of the waist, growing tall. And then as you breathe out, straighten the left leg, half splits, left arm reaches up, opening up the chest. Inhale, come back to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, frame your left foot, step back, high plank. Lower halfway hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Oscillating cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Try to use your back strength, squeeze the glutes. Push the tops of the feet down into the mat. Exhale, lower. 1 more inhale. Exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, maybe high plank, push up. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, roll up, high mountain. Come high on your toes, and then slowly lower hips to heels. Keeping the spine nice and straight, navel squeezes in. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, hips to heels. Good. Drop the knees. Balance in your left knee so you can untuck the toes. It makes it a little easier. This time we straighten out the right leg. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crescent lunge, so tucking the left toes, let's lift. Exhale, airplane lunge, reaching the chest forward for 3. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, 2. And 1. Keep your chest low, breathe in, reach the arms forward, hold for 5, power lunge. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fingertips to the mat, pyramid pose, left foot steps a little closer. Inhale, lengthen your spine, exhale, fold. Square the hips. As you breathe in, halfway lift, bend the right knee, plant your left hand, pivot onto the outer blades of the feet. Inhale, let's lift the hips, right arm reaches over the right ear. Exhale, lower the hips, horizon lunge. Inhale, lift, pushing into both feet. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, look towards the top of the mat, left knee tucks behind the left calf. Standing splits, breathe in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat, sit down. Left knee crosses behind the right ankle. Half lord of the fishes, right hand goes behind you. Left arm reaches up. And let's twist to the right for 5. On your next inhale, let's unwind. Counter bow to the left. Inhale, come back up through center, plant the hands. Left leg lifts up high, standing splits. Bend the left knee. Let's come all the way up to standing left knee into the chest. And then for bent-legged warrior 3, kick the left leg back, right leg is very bent. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot back, double bent-legged lunge, arms reach up. Hands to the back of the head. Inhale, reach up and back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the heart space. Left knee plants. See if you can lean back, lift your right leg, and then pull the right knee underneath the right hip. Lean back, lift the knees, drop the heels, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Roll up, high mountain. Come high on the toes. Exhale, lower hips to heels for 3, 2, and 1. Lean back, drop the knees. Stand on the knees. This time we extend left leg forward. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crescent lunge, inhale. Airplane lunge for 3. Inhale, crescent for 2. And 1. Keeping the chest low, reach the arms forward, hold. Really strong right leg. Keep reaching through the fingertips. 3 more breaths. And then breathing out, fingertips come down to the mat, straighten the left leg, halfway lift, breathe in, exhale, fold for pyramid. Slowly rebend the left knee, plant your right hand, pivot onto the outer blades of the feet, horizon lunge, and then inhale, lift the hips, left arm reaches over left ear. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, pivot to the top of the mat, Shiva squat. Standing splits, breathe in. Exhale, squat for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit down, right knee crosses behind the left ankle. Left hand goes behind you, right arm reaches up and twist to the left. 5 breaths. Each inhale, growing taller, opening up the chest. Each exhale, squeezing navel in, twisting deeper. And as you breathe in, unwind. Exhale, counter bow to the right. Come back through center, standing splits, right leg rises. Pull the right knee into the chest, stand up tall. And then from here, bend leg warrior 3. Bend the left knee, kick the right leg back. Hold, bend your left knee even more for 3, 2, 1. Right foot steps back, double bent-legged lunge. Hands reach back and up, hold. Lift up and out of the waist for 3, 2, and 1. Release the right knee. Hands can come to the heart space or wherever you need for balance. Lift that left leg and bring the left knee underneath the left hip. Lean back. Lift the knees, drop the heels, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Wrap the peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, elbows pull apart, fold forward. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, 10-second crow pose, hold. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just land your left foot. Keep the right toes tucked, and then let's kick the right leg through pistol squat. Maybe reach the arms up. From here, we move into crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Hold. As you breathe out, bring your fingertips down to the mat, standing splits. And then step the left foot all the way back, pivot onto the outer blades of the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, pause. Either stay here or right foot goes behind your left leg, wild thing. Hold for 3. And then slowly right foot steps to the top right corner. And then come into Chiva squat. Bend the left knee, cross it behind your right calf. Inhale, standing splits for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the left knee, stand up tall, kick your left leg out. Bend leg, warrior 3, kick your left leg back. Slowly, we open up warrior 2. And hold. As you breathe in, reverse warrior for 3. And then as you breathe out, cartwheel the hands all the way down to the mat. Step back, high plank, 1 push-up, and then your vinyasa of choice. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Crow pose, let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep trying to compress thighs into the stomach, heels to butt. There's always something you can do a little more. 2, and 1. Only the right foot lowers. Kick your left leg through pistol squat. Hands can stay down on the mat, or you can reach them up. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Hold. And now as you breathe out, step the right, fingertips come down to the mat, standing splits. Exhale, Chiva squat for 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot back, right hand plants, horizon lunge. Inhale, lift the hips, hold. Either stay there or left foot steps behind your right leg, wild thing. Now let's step the left foot to the top of the mat. Standing splits, breathe in. Bend the right knee, pull it up into the chest as you stand up tall. Kick the right leg out. Bent leg, warrior 3. Kick your right leg back and bend the left leg. Step back, warrior 2. And hold. As you breathe in, reverse your warrior. And then as you breathe out, cartwheel the hands down, high plank, 1 push-up, and then your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in, and out. Walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Left hand on the left hip, right peace fingers wrap around the right big toe. Bend your left knee quite a bit. Try to keep your right leg straight. Let's see if we can lift that right foot off the mat. And then keeping the right leg straight, see if you can stand up. Bringing that right leg with you. Open up the hip, look to the left. For 3. And then let's bring that right leg forward. Either keep holding the foot or reach the arms up. Pistol squat. We try to lower all the way down. Come into your crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Breathe in. Breathe out, standing splits. This time we pause here, bend the left knee, right hand holds the top of the left foot. Baby grasshopper, let's kick that left leg out to the right, or dragon squat, whatever you want to call it. And let's try to let go of the right hand. Maybe the left hand. And then we come all the way into half moon. Bend the left knee, left hand can hold the top of the left foot for sugar cane. Slowly release, reverse warrior. Maybe lifting that right heel just for a little flare, and then exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step back, high plank, 1 push-up, and then your vinyasa. Deep breath in and out. Walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Right hand on right hip, left hand or left peace fingers around the left big toe. Bend this right knee just to protect the right knee, making sure you don't hyperextend. Really engage the right glute, lift your left foot, and then try to stand up, keeping that left leg straight. And then left leg opens to the left. Look over your right shoulder if that's okay for the balance. Hold. Come back through center. Either keep holding that foot, it makes it a little easier, or release. Pistol squat. Crescent lunge, inhale with or without help of the hands. Airplane pose, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out, standing splits. Bend the right knee, baby grasshopper. So left hand holds the outer blade of the right foot. Start to extend your right leg out to the left and hold. Maybe let go of the left hand, maybe the right hand as well. For 3, all the focus, 2, and 1. Use the hands to come all the way into half moon. Either stay here, this should feel like a really nice release, a nice opening after baby grasshopper, or the right hand can hold the top of the right foot for sugar cane, finding even more stretch in the front of that right hip. Slowly let it go, reverse warrior. Maybe lifting the left heel. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. High plank, optional push-up. And your vinyasa. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Walk the hands back. Halfway lift to breathe in. Exhale, fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. One more time, but we're gonna switch it up. Kick your right leg out. Exhale, pistol squat. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, airplane pose. Breathe in, breathe out, handstand or standing splits. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. We come back to standing splits if you're not there already. And then baby grasshopper, and we're going to sit down facing the right side of the mat. So cross the legs. Maybe you try to go without the hands at all. And then we bring that left hip down and we sit down half shoelace. Right knee is crossed over the left. And we're on the outer blade of the right foot. Deep breath in, lengthen. Exhale, fold over your left leg or both legs.
And breathing in, lift the chest. Bring your right foot against your left knee, and then turn your left knee in so the left heel is close to the glute. Look to the right, and then let's fold over the right leg. Just a baby hip stretch. And lift the hips, and then see if you can just roll both hips to the right, lean over the left hip. Lift the chest, roll the hips or the knees to the right, lean over the right hip. Lift, knees to the left, lean. Lift, knees to the right, plant the hands, tuck the left toes, right knee into the chest. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale your vinyasa, maybe another push-up, because why not? Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, deep breath in. And down. Last time, let's walk the hands all the way back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain rise. Exhale, hands to the heart space. Left knee into the chest. Kick it out. Pistol squat. Into crescent lunge, breathe in. Airplane pose, breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, standing splits. Either stay or handstand. Multiple hops or hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the left foot, baby grasshopper. So right leg crosses behind the left. Try to go without the hands, just so you're really using your inner thighs. Hands can obviously be on the mat. And then we sit down facing the long side of the mat. Maybe readjust. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the legs. And then breathing in, lift the chest. Bring your left knee against your left foot against your right knee, Bend the right knee so right heel is against the right glute. Look to the left and fold over your left leg. Inhale, lift. Once again, just these little movements side to side, maybe leaning over, alternating legs. So one more over to the right. And go over to the left, plant the hands, tuck your right toes, left knee into the chest. Three-legged dog, your vinyasa. Upward facing dog as you breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. We're going to bring both knees down, cross over, come into a seat. And we're just going to try to go into one L sit because we didn't do much for the arms, so a little bit extra. Bend the knees, hands just behind your hips. Inhale, lift into a reverse table. And then let's just try to pull those hips through the hands, rounding your spine, leaning forward. Maybe lift the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It does not get easier. Deep breath in, lengthen, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. And then let's reach the arms forward, so past the feet. Point the toes, one vertebra at a time. Come all the way down to your back. Reach the arms above the head. Stretch. And then bridge pose or wheel. Whatever you feel like. We have one round. Take your time to set it up. And we hold. for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly with control, come back down to the mat. Knock the knees side to side. And then both knees can fall over to the right with any leg variation that feels good for you. Anything you want. And let's make our way back through center. Knees fall over to the left. Same thing, any variation that feels good. Let's come back through center. Pull the knees into the chest. Let's grab happy baby just to massage the back. It feels so good. Rocking side to side. Just enjoying this moment. If there's any other shape or stretch that feels nice that you want to add, go ahead. And then knees into the chest, give yourself a big hug. Lift the forehead to the knees. Hold and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. And let it go. Savasana. Deep breath in. And release. One more inhale. And let it go. And notice how you're feeling now. Maybe you're just happy the practice is over if pistol squats are not your thing, and that's completely fine. You'll learn to love them one day, I swear. Just acknowledge all the effort that you put in, not only today in this practice, but every single time that you show up here on your mat. It is all accumulating. It is all making you progress. Even the days that you feel are just not it, they all count. So just keep showing up, taking care of yourself, and the progress is inevitable, not only physically, but also mentally. The connection to yourself that you build over time, it's worth it. It's worth all the times that don't feel so good. Take a moment to thank yourself for being here. I will leave you right here so you can enjoy your Savasana a little bit longer. Thank you so much once again for being here, for trusting me with your practice. It means the world. Every single comment is so nice. It truly warms my heart. So thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me. Have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next class.